One morning I woke up and I couldn't get out of bed, and that day they told me I had a malignant tumor and that I had to have my leg amputated in 4 days. And I decided after my 1.5 years of chemotherapy that I'd try and run across Canada and raise as much money as I could for the Canadian Cancer Society.
This was the starting line for Canada's Terry Fox. The shallows of the Atlantic at St. John's, Newfoundland. From there, he would head west into rural provinces, through the streets of Toronto, across countless canyons, and finish near his home in Vancouver, where the sun sets into the Pacific. He was an 18-year-old from British Columbia when he was diagnosed with bone cancer in his right knee.
I think I can do it.
I said, why can't you run across British Columbia? And he said, because not only people in BC get cancer.
At first, few knew of him, and donations were spotty. Terry kept running. 2 months into the Marathon of Hope, Terry entered the province of Ontario and was invited to kick off a CFL game.
We came up out of the arena, and I began thinking to myself, wouldn't it be nice if people knew who he was? And as we walked towards the sidelines, the announcer started and said, ladies and gentlemen, that's as far as he got. And the place went crazy.
With Bill Viggers publicizing Terry's run, the crowds got bigger. More money flowed in. Terry now wanted to raise $1 for every Canadian. $24 million in all.
When I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you. When I go out, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. If I get drunk, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who gets drunk next to you. And if I haver, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who's havering to you. But I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door.
In Toronto, thousands cheered him. For Canadians, Terry had become an inspirational hero. But what inspired Terry were the children he was trying so hard to help. Children like Greg Scott.
I'm crying now because there's somebody here right now who is going through the same thing that I went through. Exact same thing, and he's only 10 years old. And I had the most inspirational day of my life today.
As he approached the city of Thunder Bay on September 1st, Terry Fox had run 3,339 miles, nearly the distance between Miami and Seattle. He was on this stretch of road, at this white marker, when he asked to be taken to the hospital.
Hardness in breathing, and near the end of the day, 18 miles, I was coughing and choking and had pain in my neck and my chest. And I did 3 more miles, and I decided I had to go see a doctor. And it was discovered then that originally I had primary cancer in my knee 3.5 years ago. And that the cancer had spread, and now I've got cancer in my lungs. And we got to go home and try and do some more treatment. But all I can say is if there's any way I can get out there again and finish it, I will. The cancer had spread, and now I've got cancer in my lungs. And we got to go home and try and do some more treatment. But all I can say is if there's any way I can get out there again and finish it, I will.
Terry Fox died on June 28, 1981. He was 22 years old. The entire nation of Canada has never forgotten Terry Fox. In Thunder Bay, this statue remembers Terry in full stride, head up, facing the west, running home.